It's so good. It's so
Actually,
good.
I don't like it.
I actually hate that.
And I go to the bathroom and I'm done and I'm like,
Where is it? Where is the shower?
no, for real. For real. I was like, where is it? Where is it? And then I did this. Where is it?
Hello, Giggle! I am BOSSBERRY. I am the new host of the new talk show on Giggle. And I'm Korean, by the way.
My name is Shannon. I'm from the United States, and I'm going to be co-hosting with BOSSBERRY today.
Yep. Okay, so anyway, today's first episode of Giggle Talk Show, we are going to talk about some various cultures with various people, and we actually have some guests that actually live in Korea right now, right?
Yes.
And we're just gonna have a lot of, fun conversations and different share opinions about whatever today's topic is.
Pretty chill, pretty
Yeah,
free
very
form.
pretty chill, yeah.
But our new talk show content is going to feature a variety of different people, so it won't just be the cultures that you see today. We're going to be pulling each time from different places around the world, so it'll be really cool. And we're going to be having a lot of fun talking about those different cultures, the different people, and like how everything relates to each other. But like I said, pretty free form, pretty chill, so don't worry about that. And we're going to tell you guys all about it. But we don't have a title
Yeah,
for
we
the
don't.
show.
Okay, so we don't even know what the title actually is. So I mean, this is the first episode. So I think as we get along, I hope you guys give us some fun, opinions about maybe new ideas.
Drop
like,
your suggestions in the
on
comment
comments.
section.
Yeah, we need some really cool
But
titles.
don't do
yeah.
anything weird. Let's keep it cool.
No, it could be cool though.
Yeah.
Okay, so how have you been though? How have you been?
I've been pretty good. It just got really cold in Korea. Did you
Oh,
get to see
yeah.
the snow?
It
was
was
so
snowing like
good.
crazy. Oh my god, I thought I should wear like a really thick jacket.
Like a parka,
But
yeah.
like the snow ended, so like it's kind of cool now too.
Yeah, it was like proper snow too as well.
Yeah. But here's warm, I think. I feel like I'm gonna sweat later.
Yeah, probably under the lights.
Okay, so let's actually get started with the show. Okay, like I said, there are special guests here. There's special guests. We have
First up, we have.
BIBI from France.
Come on in, BIBI.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And let's say hi after we introduce our second guest.
Sure.
Yes,
Our
what's
second
our
guest
next-
is Sarang from Saudi Arabia. Come
Hello.
on in. That was good. We were good with the timing.
Yeah. Oh, like I'm sweating here a little
Yeah.
bit.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome, everybody.
So we're all from different countries. I'm from the United States. I'm Shannon, and you are.
I'm BIBI. I'm from Paris in France.
Paris. Oh, I love the accent. Paris and.
I'm Sarang from Saudi Arabia.
Okay, very cool. How long have you guys been in Korea?
It's almost 2 years and a half.
2 years and a half. Okay.
Yeah, for me, 6.5.
Oh wow. Okay.
You will definitely speak better Korean than me. I am very sure. I'm really sure. And we're all girls here.
I know.
It's better.
It's girl
Yeah,
talk.
it's better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
better.
better. Not that
Take
I'm
you guys
being
away.
uncomfortable with guys, but it's better with the girl talk.
I think it'll be pretty cool. And you guys are gorgeous, by the way. I think the whole
Both of you. No. Same to you guys. Same
Oh
to
my
you guys.
god, ooh, where are these girls coming from?
This
Like,
feels
oh,
very like Winx Club.
I
Like
know.
we're like
Or like
such
the
different
club
aesthetics.
of like the bathroom of a club when you're like really drunk and
yeah.
compliment everybody.
like, no, you're beautiful.
That girl, no, you're beautiful. Okay, guys, so let's get into like the topic and everything from today. But I don't know about the next time. But as of today, this is going to be girls talk. It's going to be interesting to talk about how girls in different countries are different but view the same topics.
Yeah.
So these are going to be things that we would realistically girl talk about. So with or without the camera.
The
kind of
topic is not
things
going to
we're
be
gonna
too
talk about.
heavy. It is
Yeah,
just
keep it
casual
light.
topic. Yeah, just keep it light a little bit.
I feel like we should have like wine out here.
Can we do that?
I was actually going to ask him, but I was like, oh, he might
I'll bring
think
it.
I'm
I'll bring it
alcoholic,
next
right?
time. I'll bring it next time.
Anyway, so I am really looking forward to whatever is about to come today. Like you also mentioned, it's about like we have different aesthetics. Especially like visually, like the makeup, the style is all different, right? So actually today's like first topic is about the beauty standards of different countries. Okay, before I actually go into this topic, I just want to make it clear that we're not trying to make a controversy or anything. We're not trying to say what's right or wrong. We're just really just chilling out with a bunch of people here like that. So yeah, don't be too harsh on us.
Yeah, we're sharing opinions. Like we're all relatively the same age, and we come from different corners of the world. Our perspectives are our own. It's not like imposing ideas on anybody else. So keep it cool in the comment section. Yeah, we're just here for some fun. So if you guys have any interesting things to share with us, maybe you can give us your perspective if you're from a different country. You can drop that in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear from you.
Let me ask you the first question, actually. So what do you guys consider beautiful or pretty? Like as in a person, as in a girl, what do you consider that thing in your country?
In my country, it's different from other countries, like the nose and the eyes and the face shape. In Saudi is like, if you're too slim, that's really bad.
Oh, interesting.
And it's not a beauty standard that, oh, you're slim, like you're under like 45 kilograms or even 50 kilograms, that's not enough in Saudi.
Like what's the
like if you're more than 45, that's like you're getting better. If you're more than 50, you're perfect and like keep going.
Interesting.
Same go like to the face in Korea, like if people say like, oh, your face is so small. That's wow.
So that must have been a shock for you coming here if you heard comments like that.
In Saudi, people
because it's considered
it's like you're not eating. You're not eating. That's why your face is so small. So it was a culture shock when I moved to Korea and people were like, oh, like her face is so small, or like your face is so small. I was like, what do you mean?
Like when you're in your country, like you didn't really take that as a compliment, right?
Yeah, because in Saudi, if someone says your face is so small, they're like, look at yourself, your face is getting smaller, you need to eat more. That's how
I have
is
so
it
many
in
things
Saudi.
to talk about that. I'm so sorry that you felt that way.
Yeah, that's how is it in Saudi. But in Korea, it's so different. Like if someone says your face is so small, that's wow.
You're like your brains or something like that too. I know.
When I was gonna say when I first came here, because I'm from the States. I'm from North Carolina. So basically, when the first time I came here, somebody was like, "Oh, your face is so small," and I was like. Rude.
Excuse me.
I was like, I went to college for medicine. I was like, what do you mean? But yeah, so I get it now. I can understand. It's more about proportions.
Yes.
But it wasn't a worldwide recognized compliment. You know what I mean?
I think it's like a very Korean thing, though.
Very Korean.
How about France?
For me, I mean, okay, for those who don't know, because I've seen some people in the comment being like, she's not really French. I'm originally from Senegal, and I'm also like, I've grown up between Senegal and France. So I kind of
have
like
PTSD from the comment section.
They're like, dude, she's not really. I'm like, well, legally I am. So
legally I am.
I have a passport. But my point is like, I've since young, I've been back and forth between the two countries. So I feel like I have like a double perspective almost. Yeah. So I know that like from my country of origin, it's literally the same thing. Like if you're thin, it's like people will tell you you're not eating enough, or like you're poor. Like it's kind of this vibe of like you're not really being fed well, so like you don't have any shape. And second, it's like if you're a woman, you need to be voluptuous. Otherwise, it's like they will call you a stick. They will call you.
Is it like kind of strict? How
I mean, it's not like super strict in the terms of where you're not gonna get a job because you're not, you know. But I feel like in high school, if you see me, like, I'm not super skinny at all, but people used to literally make fun of me, like, not people, that's too much, but like a bunch of girls, I remember them very specifically. I hold grudges.
Yeah, if you're watching.
Yes, if you're watching, and they're like, you have no ass, like, you look like a cutting board, like, I used to, and mind you, when I'm walking around in Korea, people are like, okay, because I'm like, okay, but in my country, it was not like that at all. And in France, it's a little bit different because there are so many, it's like a melting pot, so. Yeah. French Africans is the same. Like you gotta be voluptuous, you know. It's like people won't tell you have a small face because it's the same. It's like, is she stupid because she doesn't have a big brain? You know what I mean? Like, and then for like the French, I want to say, it's kind of like the, I don't know, the kind of actors like Emma Watson type vibe that they really like. And there's also like the blonde archetype that they really like. So there's like the brunette, the blonde, and then there's like the French African that's like a, kind of like, I don't know, what influencer can I use as an example? I don't know, but it's usually like the voluptuous with like the baddie makeup and stuff like that. So it's so many things at the same time. Coming to Korea, I'm like, I am none of these things, so I'm cool.
I mean, you're
I don't
you're
need to-
gorgeous. Yeah,
I'm
you're
like-
gorgeous.
Yeah, but I don't need to worry about
like, I
like
don't
being
need
super
to.
skinny and like pale because it's like it's never gonna be me. So I'm just like, oh, because in France you're like trying to look like get into all these different boxes. So it's just
So
like
they're like not just one beauty standard.
it's so many, and it's like it depends on what your image you want it to be. If you want to be an Instagram baddie, then you know what you need to look like. If you want to be the girl next door, it's like the Emma Watson vibe. Like it's so many different things.
Because I did hear that like French people, they actually like this natural kind of look,
Yeah.
like without
Like no
having too much
makeup.
like effort,
Yeah.
like not much sunscreen,
Yeah.
and like the smoking cigarette thing too.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it looks
yeah. It's
so
like-
cool. Yeah, like
That's like the Parisian girl archetype
Yeah.
would kind of be like that. It's like not a lot of makeup, messy bun, like
It's like young,
no
clean,
effortless,
feminine, like effortless. Yeah.
So we
Exactly.
actually have a video.
There you go. I was gonna say Sophie Marceau. Exactly. Is it her? That's her like back in the day, I think.
Yeah.
That's exactly who I was gonna talk about. Like she's literally the like if you're like from France, like even like for older people, she's pretty much
Yes.
yeah. Is that Sophie? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Lagoon,
yeah.
exactly. That's exactly that. She's so gorgeous.
She's so beautiful.
I love her.
The smile.
Yeah.
It's very like soft, feminine.
Yeah. There's an archetype for this. It's called garçon, which is boyish, like tomboy, and like short hair, like skinny.
I
you
guess
know.
because like if better without the long hair and the short hair, it might look too boyish or like natural, but
Yeah.
it has more
Yeah.
very like effortless.
It's like young and fresh.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Exactly.
I feel like whenever I think about like Paris, I always think like the very cliche red lip,
I
Yeah.
know,
the clean
Emily in
eyeliner.
Paris.
Yeah,
true.
but still the
The
cigarettes.
cigarettes, I know.
Is smoking
very
a problem
true.
that we need to address?
I know. It's like, why is it classy? And I'm just like sometimes I'm outside. I don't smoke, but I'll be like, I come on a different day.
But they
yeah.
can make it work. They make
They
it
make
work.
it work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they make it work.
They're like, I'm French, it's fine.
Exactly. It's so true.
We actually have a couple of pictures.
Ah, the gap.
Yeah.
See, that was the blonde
that-
archetype I was
yeah.
talking about, and then the Gap is very popular.
I was gonna say, is that Brigitte Bardot?
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah. I feel like she looks very American type, beautiful
Yeah,
as
she's
well.
giving Marilyn
But
Monroe,
it's
right?
because it's like she's got that tan, those.
Also the gap, the teeth gap, it makes it more French. Yeah.
Is it still trending or?
I mean, the thing is, in France, we don't really follow trends like that. It's like there are archetypes, and then it's like over the years, it changes a little bit. So for now, like for the Gen Z, this is probably not going to be necessarily the standard. It's more going to be like I don't know if you know Aya Nakamura, she's like a big singer there. And she's like, she's kind of giving Megan the style and vibe. So for Gen Z, it's more like what they're going to go for. But I feel like this is the more universal thing for like specifically French
I think
people.
it's crazy. Like yeah, there's so many beauty standards like that. Like
Yeah.
wow, it's so special. Next to Sarang, I heard that they have like really heavy makeup, like really thick makeup.
yeah.
I'm not trying to make
No,
it in
no,
a
no, that's
negative way,
right.
but,
Yeah,
like,
even in weddings, it's crazy.
I had a friend from Dubai in high school. Her name was Noor, and her makeup was perfect every day, all the time.
Listen, I'm Arab, but I wish I can do my makeup the same.
It's so
Because
beautiful.
it's so pretty. Like the way the eyes is like so smoky.
So beautiful,
And-
so sexy.
Yeah, we go more to bronzer.
Yes.
Yeah, we use more like kind of bronzer more than blushing. Even the lips, we don't use red lipstick, but we use the brownie.
I was gonna say like the brown.
Yeah,
like
the brown lips, we use that. And it's so different from Korea.
Yeah, I mean, we're like, I'm just like watching the makeup differences here. Oh my god.
So like when I moved to Korea and I was like, oh, I ran out of makeup, shit, I need to go buy makeup. I was suffering.
I was suffering.
I was suffering. Because even mascara is like so different
Yeah.
than in Saudi. Because here it's like for the Korean like eyelashes.
It's like more
It's like,
straight.
yeah, straight. And like it's a bit thin, so there's no more coat, so you have to keep going,
keep
keep
on
going,
going.
keep
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
keep
yeah.
going. Also same as for the lips. And in Korea also I noticed there's no lip liners.
There's no lip liners.
No lip liners!
I've had a problem with this so
Every
many
time I
times.
go on the shoot, I'm like, do you have any lip liner? They're like,
What's
no.
that?
I'm like, what?
I use a little angled brush for my eyebrows, and
Yes, yes, because I was like, I need
what
a lip
you mean,
liner.
they're not different shades, enough shades.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't
that's
have
true.
brown or like dark.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
all
In that
like,
sense, yeah.
skin color.
I think like the makeup wise, Koreans are not that adventurous.
But the quality is crazy.
Oh yeah, the quality. Yeah. But I think we just go for it natural. Even though we go like, oh, let's go bold style.
It's
like,
still the
It's
same.
still the same. Yeah.
I like
pretty
the, I
brown
do
and
like the
coral.
emphasis that they put on skin. I think the majority of Korean beauty makeup wise is skin, and I can confirm, like it's the best.
If you want to go for like the clean way, that's definitely the way to go. But for like, I used to work at like a department store when I was younger, and literally my Arab clients, like I remember it was Saudi clients and Qatari clients. They had the best makeup. You've
Yeah,
ever
it's
seen.
so good.
I
It's
was
so
like,
good.
I will take
And
everything
I
you
think
can teach
like
me.
for like actually like really what do you call bold makeup? Like is it called smoky makeup? I'm not sure like how to
It's
bold is
yeah, it's like
bold
kind of
makeup.
like yeah.
Like actually the Korean celebrities when they actually have some schedules outside of Korea, they actually hire like foreign makeup artists like rather than Korean makeup artists because they know like with the bold makeup thing there are so many talented makeup artists out there rather than in Korea. So
Like
yeah.
I don't know if you can I say her like Lisa from Blackpink. Like
Yeah,
lately,
exactly. Yeah,
she's
yeah.
been changing up her, and I was like, finally, yes,
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
amazing on her, and I'm like, dude. And then when I checked, she actually, I think it was Kylie Jenner's makeup artist, and I was like, that's why.
That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah, I
That's
think
why.
It's so
Yeah,
different,
that's-
but it's so nice.
Yeah,
on
it's so
her.
different in like their
It's
own
kind of
ways,
same when you
yeah.
look to the pictures of the old K-pop and you see their makeup.
Oh, yes.
Wow. It's like the brownies and
Oh,
the
what was
black.
it? What was it? The girl. It's like
so good. There was a trend.
just once.
Yeah. Oh my god. The makeup is so good.
I guess it's also like cultural thing and a trend. Yeah. So also another quick question. In Middle Eastern countries, which do you prefer? Blonde or dark hair?
Dark hair.
Oh, yeah, isn't that like the
Is there a thing they don't
A
like
beauty
about blonde?
standard. It's a beauty standard in like Arab countries. It's like the girl should have like she's gonna be so pretty if she have like the dark hair, the skin that the sun will give you, the nose that it should be like I don't know how to say it in English, but it should be like a sword like this.
A taller, sharp nose.
Yeah, and the eyes should be brown or black. And some people, even like born in like Arab countries, it's so common. Their eyes is like the waterline is like dark. Because we use when they're kids,
That's like
we
coal,
use
right? Yeah.
Because when we are kids, our parents usually put like something like it's kind of like eyeliner. But it's made from natural stuff. So
yeah,
when you
yeah,
grow
yeah,
up,
yeah, I
it's
know,
already there. So
So I guess the hair
That's
is kind
why,
of matching
yeah,
the
yeah,
bold
yeah.
makeup thing,
Yeah.
right? It's like dark, like
Yeah.
Also, you guys have the best eyelashes, so it
The
helps.
eyelashes, eyebrows.
the eyelashes in Arab
amazing.
countries is crazy, and I realized this when I moved to Korea. Like I remember my friend in class, she was like, "Can I touch your eyelashes?" I
They're
was like,
so pretty.
I'm like,
So pretty.
Sure.
You guys have the perfect eyelashes. I have to keep them mascara, like, and it doesn't get any longer. Ah, Jesus.
She's so frustrated.
Korean beauty community.
I was gonna say that. I think like I'm noticing like the beauty standard versus Korean versus like Arabic countries. A lot of it's based on natural features and highlighting those elements, like the longer, darker eyelashes, the darker eyes, the more contrast with the hair and the skin tone. Versus in Korea, the features tend to be a bit more round and softer.
Yeah.
So you don't need to do all the crazy contour. It's more about like making the face look a little bit more central, I guess.
So I guess like the skin really matters, and that's
Yeah.
actually one more topic we can talk about. You know, slightly bit of a not a controversy, but like slightly sensitive topic about like why do Koreans like pale white skin?
Oh,
And
yeah,
there were
yeah,
so many things like around the
mean,
world.
there's so many
like,
conversations
Yeah,
about
yeah. What do you guys think?
Well,
She's like, how do I not get canceled?
I'm like very, very white. So it's
Okay,
like,
not because I didn't like choose.
no, it's okay. I get it. I'm like reflecting the light right now. I don't know. I feel like I've heard it from a couple different perspectives, but when I first moved to Korea, because I'm from the States, so in the States they much prefer tan. They much prefer and I think a lot of it comes from most people in the States now. I feel like are mixed families, mixed races, so they really like that sort of like ethnically ambiguous, a little
You
bit
don't
more
really know,
culturally.
you're like,
Yeah, they really appreciate that more culturally unique, like super cool freckles, or maybe you have like crooked teeth in a unique way, but like they really like that in the States, how unique it is. So whenever I go home, because like when I was living in the States, I was way more tan, and like I was born in Florida and I was like sunbathing all the time. I come to Korea and I just see like
We're very protective of our skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and so now I work at Pipugwa. So working in this Korean skincare clinic, of course I take better care and I stay out of the sun. So for me now, I think when I first came to Korea, I was like, oh wow, they just want to whitewash everybody. But now living here, it's more like a you're caring about your skin sort of thing. And I think Koreans naturally are a little bit more pale, so they're gonna want to protect that and kind of stay white. But I also think it's a status symbol, because historically speaking, if you had tan skin, at least from what I understand about European cultures, it was that you worked outside, like farming and stuff.
Basically.
But if you were royalty, you were inside most of the time, so you were paler.
So I guess that's where you can like why.
I think partially as well, because like with Korean royalty as well, I'm assuming they wouldn't have been out in the fields and stuff as much. So I think it could be somewhat correlated, but
I think
definitely,
it is, yeah.
even when I go home now, my family's like, are you sick? Are you okay? And I'm fine. I just don't want aging.
Yeah, exactly. Because it doesn't discriminate. UV rays will get you older.
Right.
You know.
The sun hates me.
How about from French? Like, do they have anything about like the
France
scale?
is a little bit similar. They really like a tan. Like in France, from what I know, just from back in the day, it's like if you have enough money to travel to the islands, because it's very expensive, it means that you have money, and
Like
so,
you're adventurous, you're
Yeah.
well traveled, like
exactly.
if
If you're
you're
pale,
outside.
it means that you don't have enough money to
money,
like do anything.
you don't travel
so
a
it's kind
lot.
of like, hey, so people go tan. Like just even in winter, people go to like tanning salons and stuff like that.
So it
for
also
me,
shows
yeah,
a little bit of like money.
it's all about it's all about the status depending on the country. But I also feel like in my country it's completely different. In my country, historically speaking, the darker you are, the more beautiful you are. So it really depends on like what it is, like where you're from. But I think when I came to Korea, like I didn't really know what to think at first. Same, I was just like, what is happening? Yeah, because I knew about the history. But then I used to go around, like I used to do a lot of like moim because I was like really bored. So I had this group of friends, and so this one guy he was really into makeup and stuff, and so he used to do a lot of contouring on his nose. And he came one day and he didn't know me, he didn't know I spoke Korean or nothing. So I was just kind of sitting there, and then he sat there and he was like, guys, like girls, to the group of girls. He was like, what do you think about my contour? She was like, oh my gosh, you look like she was like, 백인 같아. 너무 백인 같아. He was like, oh, 진짜 고마워. And he was so excited about it, and I was like, that's a little bit sad. Like, you should love yourself. I was just like, okay, I don't really know. But I feel like that's also like a personal thing. I don't think it's like a culture thing. I think it depends. And so because of trends, they're like, oh, I want to
do
look
think
like,
he wasn't
you know.
really like, putting an emphasis on the race. It's just like the
Yeah,
pale white
it's the fact
skin.
that they said it and he was so happy about it, and I was just like, but you look good naturally too. Like, it really depends on people. I think you should just ultimately just, if you like what you look like, what you do with your makeup or your it doesn't matter. If you're happy, if you like it, I love it.
I think there's like a lot of people though, they figure out what works for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like
sure.
now that I'm living here, I'm like, okay, I look better with less contour, but I do like to be a little bit more tan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
So you guys are more, like the beauty standard is kind of towards for tan skin, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we can actually watch a video like about tan skin and a little bit of curvy.
Bam, 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 bam.
Oh,
That's
fake
really
tan.
popular.
Even the fake tan, we don't have that in Korea.
Yeah. Oh wow, the difference is
yeah, it
crazy though.
looks really good.
Sometimes tanning get out of hands. To be
Yes.
honest. To be honest, sometimes it get out of hands.
Okay.
I'm like, girl, this is not tanning anymore.
Yeah, that's
There is a point when tanning goes too far.
so that's why I think there's an issue about this too, because they were like, you're blackfishing, but I don't know. Also, even the term blackfishing for me is like used way too much. It's like, it depends. Like you have girls, I think there was this girl that went viral because she was doing this, but also she was wearing box braids, and then she only spoke in a black accent, and it's just like,
And that's blackfishing.
exactly. And I'm like, that's too much. But if you're just tanning and you just want to look a little
I guess
know.
just like
I'm
Korean,
like, I don't know what
Korean
to
people
say.
like white pale skin and you guys like tan skin. I think it's just
That's okay,
just
yeah.
Yeah, it's
but
not
there's
about
people are
race
doing
or
it too
anything.
much.
Yeah, I think there's too much on either side sometimes. Yeah.
People go to the extremes too much.
So one thing I wanted to touch on quickly about the Koreans is the difference in preference as far as curves versus a more slender figure. I think kind of in the States, at least at the moment, it's somewhere in between. It's like this completely Barbie figure. You have to have big boobs and a big butt, but you also have to have a tiny waist, and you also have to have really long, like linear legs, and like, yeah. So I
I'm
think,
like, what do you want from us?
yeah, and you have to have like super skinny arms and like all this other stuff. So I think it went from like heavy Kardashian, of course, like BBL culture, to then super skinny Ozempic thing, and then now it's kind of somewhere in the middle. So I didn't know where it's at with you guys as far as like curves versus
How is it?
taller, thinner.
Curves were, it's, you know, it is a little bit confusing for me too about like the body shape, because sometimes they want skinny, but sometimes you're like, oh, like not that skinny. But I think because this K-pop idol thing is like a big thing in Korea,
Yeah, it's a big thing in the
definitely
world.
towards more skinny. Definitely.
I feel like there's a resurgence of that recently, like wanting to be thin, I think globally. Like for a while it was all like big booty, like whatever, but now it's like,
And Saudi, unfortunately, is still like this. Oh, you need to have big body.
have a fat ass. I mean,
Fat ass. I didn't want to say fat ass, but she said it. Fat
I
ass.
saw you thinking.
Okay, even though you're skinny, you have.
Yeah, even though you're skinny, you need boobs and you need hips anyway. I'm like, hello, like this
You
is
want
not real.
curvy but skinny.
But you can't have a belly though.
Like, it's not easy, guys, to grow this and grow this, but not grow this. It's not easy.
I'm like, all right, give me the money. I'll go get plastic surgery then.
Do you know yahada? What yahada means? It's sexy
like-
is kind of in a good way. Like, oh, you're sexy, but yahada is a little bit like provocative,
Yeah.
a little bit vulgar.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
like.
yeah.
And I think because we have different beauty standards, like the body shape and everything. What do you guys think about like this provocative style? Like, we actually have a picture.
Okay, yeah, I
Yes?
see reference for this. Oh, I see.
뭐가요? Oh my gosh, this is so true.
So as Korean, like we're looking at the
Dude,
upper area.
I seen this girl. I kid you not. I saw this girl. Her skirt was so mini. I could see her butt cheeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hello, can anybody? Hello."
And they don't even bat an eye.
But her shirt was up to here though. But me, if I wear like a low top cut, I get stared at on the subway all the time. And I'm like, how does this work? So I started wearing miniskirts too, and I'm like, yes, at least
Is
I can
it
wear
like an
something.
Asian and Western thing?
Yeah,
I
we
think
never
so.
wear like, if you wear like a mini skirt, like you will get like, hello.
I'm actually wearing a miniskirt today, but I usually do not show
the top
the
part.
cleavage or anything.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very, that was the thing. Like when I actually go to other countries, and not saying that I stare like, oh my God, but oh, it's really different.
I feel in Saudi it's different because you have to cover.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. Like it's not about the you need to cover your face or like no, it's just you need to cover your body parts. But if you're a foreigner, it's gonna be understandable, but also not too revealing. Like you can wear like mini skirt or like.
Just not too much.
I think it's insane though in Korea because like it's okay to show as much legs, like
I know.
everything but your.
I'm like,
I don't know. I know
like when I'm on the
exactly.
subway, I'm like, I don't know where to look because like your whole thigh is in my face, and I'm just like,
So
You know what's great?
short.
It's exactly the opposite. Like what is he like? It's like, wow, your boobs. I can't see.
like before I came to Korea, like I couldn't, because I told you earlier, I'm from Senegal, so my parents are pretty strict, and our country is like 95% Muslim, so you can't go out and wear shorts or
It's very strict,
like anything
right?
short. Yeah, it's like very strict. So I grew up like this. So when I came to Korea, I was terrified of mini skirts.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could not wear it, and then I was like, all I got are my boobs. Like I can't even show anything. So I was like, okay. And then I started. I'm like, I want to show something, but I can't. So I started like trying to wear more like shorter stuff. But even now, I buy them. But if I wear them, I promise you, I will be on the subway stressed out.
I feel so stressed out.
And I have a turtleneck on, but I'm like, I would rather just wear. Like I don't care about this, but
yeah,
this
right?
is too much. I'm like, oh my god.
Talking about the miniskirt, I don't know if you guys also have that, but when we go to restaurants or whatever cafes,
blankets.
we usually have blankets for
I'm
girls
like,
with skirts.
what would
Is that
you-
like a thing?
I don't understand
No.
it.
Oh.
I'm like, why would you do that? Then wear pants then.
I think it's like exactly the different, like,
Yeah.
like because we do wear short skirts, but we like it. It's like pretty. It's just the same thing as like showing the upper parts.
But even still, like showing too much is like not okay.
Yeah, too
But,
much
like,
is always. Yeah,
But it's just like in Korea, it's so normalized to wear like
Really
underpants
short stuff.
outside
Yeah, I'm
that
like,
you just
what?
wear like a blanket.
Cultural
in the
differences
cafe.
are crazy.
I'm like, when I saw like high school uniforms, I was just like,
And they're so short that
this
they
is
wear sweatpants
Yeah, I'm
underneath.
like, dude, just give them
Okay,
pants.
okay, I'm not innocent here. I am not innocent here.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I think we can actually move on to the next topic, which is about, I think,
Plastics or
very.
So when
Yeah.
I first came to Korea, I was really surprised to see kind of how commercialized and widely accepted plastic surgery is. And I don't just mean like for like celebrities and stuff. I mean like for the average
everybody.
person.
Yeah.
So Gangnam is like a really good example. For example, if you watch on YouTube, there's images that Korea is a bit more reserved, but they're definitely not. Like I'll see people walk around full face bandages.
Yeah.
I live in Gangnam, so
Oh, yeah.
I see this sort of thing all the time.
The nose thing.
Everyone has the same nose. They went to the same doctor. Like it's just all the same. And
It's like a meme in Korea too.
yeah, it's
I
like
feel
there's
I
like
can
a
tell
Gangnam
now,
face.
like they all look the same, so I can tell like she.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, I
100%.
feel I can tell. It's not offensive. Please don't
Ah, yeah.
cancel me.
Yeah,
Please
okay.
don't cancel me in the
This is
comments.
just-
I'm traumatized from the comments.
It's
Please
not
don't
a bad
cancel
thing
me.
at all. It's just if
But
it's a fact.
you could tell. It's so obvious. You can see it. Some of them, it's bad in a bad way. I feel like, girl, get a refund from that doctor. Some of them is like, yes, that
some of them
looks
are nice.
good.
But I
That
do
looks
think-
good.
I will say, because I'm from the States, and like if you even tell someone you got Botox, like she's fake. Like there's such a big stigma around like plastic surgery in the States. LA, wherever you're from, it doesn't matter. Like people aren't into it like that. So when I came here and I'm seeing people just like freely on their lunch break go get Botox, I'm just what?
That's common.
I was really kind of surprised by that, but I also think there was like a point when it was like overdone, but they're getting more tactful about it now. So it's like most people that I know have some form of plastic surgery, but it's very tastefully
just,
done. Just kind of like little stuff here and there. So I do think Koreans do it well now. There's a reason there's a plastic surgery capital.
I guess it's because it has become more common and
Yeah.
a lot of people do it. We're getting really skilled at it
Also,
too.
like when Koreans do their jaw, it's like it looks good.
This thing, yeah.
In Saudi, not only in Saudi, like in Arab countries, we have this thing also, like a lot of Arab people, and especially influencers, like they have like their jaw thing.
Is it like shaved?
Yeah, but in Saudi and in Arab countries, it's so different from Korea. I don't know if it's because it's bad, like they went to a
Poorly
bad
done or
doctor or
something.
what, I don't know. But it's so different, like in Korea, it's like, it's good and it's sharp like this.
But sometimes it's too
Yeah.
much. It looks like
But
abnormally
you know,
sharp.
in Saudi, it looks like a Doritos. Listen, like, oh my God, like it's so bad to the point that like people started making fun of like famous people, like stop getting plastic surgeries in that area. It's not good. It doesn't fit you.
Actually, now that you mentioned some celebrities and stuff, right? You know, there's like a K-drama TV show that was actually dealing with plastic surgery called, I think it was Plastic Surgery Beauties, right? Yeah, that one.
Oh, I love that
I
drama.
watched
It's so
it.
good. I really like that one.
Literally, the title is Plastic Surgery.
My ID Gangnam. My ID Gangnam.
The idea of Gangnam.
Yeah, VS the natural beauty, who was a complete psychopath, by the way.
You enjoyed this, didn't you?
I watched it like twice. It was really fun. It was really, really fun.
Oh, the other girl made me so mad.
Yeah, I hated
so
it. Oh my God, I was like,
So, just kind of a personal question from me. It's like, what is your perceptions on plastic surgery? I want to start with you, since we are kind of referencing Korea a lot. What is your take on it?
It's like, because I think plastic surgery, this thing has been in Korea for so many, many years. Actually, the last 10 years was crazy, I think. And I think now it's become a little bit more subtle. Like, it's not going too crazy.
Yeah, that's what I meant
it's not like you said, like we go to, at lunch break, we go to the doctor at Botox. And I think before it was considered like, oh my God, plastic surgery?
It's
oh
like
my
taboo.
God, like, wow,
Really?
surgery, like you're getting what? But these days it's just, you're just getting your, like, especially double eyelids. Now it's
That's
not
so
even
normal, I think, in
considered as a
Korea.
surgery.
Like,
It's
yeah,
not
I
even,
know.
yeah. And even the nose too these days, because it's so common, right? Even Koreans, some Koreans do find it like, now like plastic surgery, like why do you even do it? Like it's too much, just your natural beauty and stuff. But I think it really kind of is just a part of our lives now. Even though we do it, it's not like a special thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like a special occasion.
Is it true that people give like their children as a high school graduation?
Yes, we actually do. Like,
That's
yeah, so
wild.
after high school, like we go to college, right? So if you actually get really good scores on your test, like I'm gonna give you
Double eyelid.
double eyelid surgery.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how much. Yeah, that's
wild.
what. Yeah. It sounds really like what, but
Because
like
that's a
for-
child.
I mean, that's how much like we want. Like, it's not like a thing that, oh my God, this is my goal, ultimate goal, but it's something that, oh my God, beauty-wise, I want it.
I want to
And,
fit with the
yeah.
other pretty girl.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I think, and this is just my opinion. Y'all don't come for me. But I think
We're all traumatized.
I'm so traumatized by the comment section, guys. But I think as well, when we're talking about like Koreans getting it as they get older, kind of going into the workforce, you're required to put your photo on job applications here, which is actually illegal in the States. Like you're not allowed to do that. So there is sort of that air of preference. Like if you're a beautiful person and you have the
Exactly.
exact same
That's
scores as someone who's not conventionally an attractive person, that most
It's
the prettier
actually
person
in
will get a try.
Saudi you have to put your picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But actually not for like, oh, if you're not pretty, we're not gonna take you. It's just I think it's one of the requirements. that you
Yeah,
have
it
to
might
put-
just be a security thing.
Yeah.
But then I can understand because I feel like there's such a big competition
In the
that is
workforce
going
that
on.
like having
So
that,
if
that
you're
beauty is a
only-
competitive edge at
exactly.
some point.
So I can understand why like parents will feel the need to, because if everybody's like double eyelids are better, well then what are you gonna do?
If you
don't
want the
wanna-
best for your kid,
yeah,
like
you don't want your daughter to be like chastised because she's the only one with, even though for me it like doesn't make sense because I'm like you should push her to love her own beauty. I just feel like I understand it though. Like I get why that would happen. But I feel like in a few years, monolids are going to be a trend anymore again. And now what are you going to do?
Yeah, I think just
Like-
plastic surgery now, just like we put on makeup, blush, changing our lipstick color.
Yeah.
Surgery, not like crazy big surgeries, but double eyelid, I think that has just become a part of like, makeup stuff. Like,
I also
yeah.
like the fact that that's kind of, I mean, I know that some people would go to the extreme, but I do like, as opposed to the States or
I
Europe.
like that it's accepted.
Exactly. I like that
too.
people, they let people do what they want to improve themselves.
Yeah.
Now, if you go too far, that's your
Yeah,
personal problem.
Everything
But-
that's too far, like
Yeah.
too far.
But if you do Botox and everybody's like, ha ha ha, you're horrible because you got plastic surgery, that's also wrong,
Yeah,
So
I know exactly.
let people do
My
what they
body,
want.
my choice, I
my
can do whatever,
choice.
yeah.
Because like that's how I feel now because I've been here for 4.5, 5 years, and so when I go home to the States and like I get forehead Botox, it's fine. I
Yeah, it's
want to age
fine,
nicely. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you like, what are you,
I
you
want to
know?
age nicely. Like I'm white, we age like cottage cheese.
No,
like I don't
not
know.
cottage cheese.
I don't know what you want me to say. So I do get forehead Botox. Like,
Beautiful, man.
Thank you. I do get it from like twice a year or so. But with that being said, as soon as I told my family that, they're just like,
Yeah, it's
Botox?
like shocking.
what?
Yeah.
You would think that I got like a BBL
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like all this other stuff, and I'm just like, I like that it's accepted in Korea. 'cause,
Yeah, I like it.
Nobody would bat an eye if I said
I've
that.
seen that it's in the US, BBL is so common.
Now they're taking it out though.
I can't-
They're
it's-
taking it out now.
It's
It's over.
Brazilian butt lift. It's where I think it's where they take fat from
Somewhere else
and
and they
put it in your butt. This is my perspective because I'm from the South, like I said, so it's really different in North Carolina versus like LA and New York. I would say like West Coast, LA, Hollywood, all of that, it's a lot more common. But I think where I'm from, definitely
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, like even med spas in North Carolina are few and far between, which is where you would go to get Botox in the States. For me, it's not common. Like I never grew up seeing that sort of thing as much. Like you don't really know anybody that has plastic surgery, but I do keep hearing about that as well. It's
I
like
keep
a
seeing
problem.
it everywhere.
I mean, since the
like, hearing about
Kardashians
it.
they made it so trendy.
I guess.
How did that happen? How
Even
does
the
one
plastic
family-
surgery is a trend.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but people are now like they're dissolving it. It's like kind of going away, especially in like the hip hop community. I feel like they're now realizing like how ridiculous it
Yeah,
looks.
what's that? The one girl, she was like a hip hop person.
The
and then
Black
dated
China,
that one.
yeah, she dissolved everything, and I
But
kind
she
of
looks
started.
better.
She looks so much better. I mean, come on.
Does all that like she got rid of everything?
Everything, and she looks
Wow.
amazing. And I think it kind of launched the wave where people are like, all right, like I look literally like a crazy person. Let me reduce this. But I don't know. I feel like since I've been to Korea, I used to also be like, oh, plastic
Yeah,
surgery
me
is so
too.
shocking.
Me
But
too.
now I feel like, nah, if I have something I want to get rid of it, I will. Like,
It's-
if I want to
yeah,
get my
it is.
boobs done, I
Actually,
will.
this is so healthy.
We listen and we don't judge.
Ah, yes.
That's on period.
Yeah, period.
Wait, I think the one area we didn't touch on though is what it's viewed as in Saudi Arabia, like
Yeah.
plastic surgery. Kind of what's the lexicon
Plastic
around that?
surgeries in Saudi, most likely people do for the nose.
Ah, really? To get the higher nose bridge?
Even though that it's a beauty standard, I hate my nose.
Why?
Listen, I love my nose from the front, but from the side, I hate it because it's like,
Okay, if you start, I'm gonna start telling myself like
it's like someone's taking a picture of me like from the front. I'm like, it's fine. Someone's taking a picture of me from the side. I'm like, girl, put that phone down.
Why though? Why?
Even
People
though
take
it's a
photos
beauty
with it, right?
standard in Saudi, but it's like beauty standard from my grandma and my grandpa, not for me.
Around the world.
Yeah,
'Cause
not for
everybody
this
is getting-
generation,
yeah.
not for now.
People are kind of like shaving their nose off.
Like it's even in public in Korea. When I see like someone from Saudi, like they know that I'm from Saudi because of my nose. Literally, I once a girl came to me and she's like, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "I'm from Saudi." She's like, she started speaking to me immediately in Arabic, and she was like, "Oh, I knew it because of your nose."
But I love
And-
your nose. You know,
Yeah,
you know
this is-
Koreans have tiny ass, tiny ass nose. Right, tiniest nose, and I really wanted
See,
a nose
this
job
is
too.
the culture different. Here
Yeah.
comes here. Koreans, they're like,
I
nose,
wanna
they
hide-
do this
yeah.
immediately. Koreans, they do
Yeah.
this, and I'm like, girl, no,
I'm
no,
like, girl, yes, like.
because like in Korean, they always like do this to the nose.
But everybody
But-
wants what they don't have.
In
That's the
Saudi,
thing.
I don't want to have this. I want to have a perfect side profile. So
That little button nose.
yeah,
that
I want to
goes
have like this, this thing.
Hey,
Take it
you
off,
know,
doctor.
When I put on sunglasses, they
That's
don't
what I
go
was
on my
gonna
nose.
say. My colleague used to say this. She's like, look at my glasses.
They don't
It's
go on
falling.
my nose.
And I was like,
it slides down.
yeah, that's what I heard. And I was like, that's not true. And then she was like, look. And I was like,
You know, I can touch my eyeballs with just like that, okay? It doesn't touch my nose bridge, okay? So
I didn't even know that was a thing.
love ourselves.
She's like trying to figure
What
it
the heck? I don't know. What the heck does that even mean? What are you trying to touch?
I want to touch my
Your
nose,
eyeballs?
but no,
And-
if I do like, let's put a like
Very
jump.
cute nose. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is the culture
You did
difference.
not do plastic surgery
I
at all.
think here's the, like it should be like stand like this, but not curve from here like this.
Okay,
So
I'm
this is
setting
the
a rule.
problem.
We can't talk bad about ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's
we need
love
to
ourselves. Okay, actually, we're all girls. Girls understand each other, yeah. And I think like because we're all girls, even though we're from different countries, we have something in common, right? Of course.
Because there's a certain like camaraderie with just women.
Yeah,
Like, we
just like
we
all
just
around the
get
world.
it,
Only
yeah.
girls can understand.
Yeah.
Where's the wine?
Oh yes.
Oh, girl, I have
You
that moment.
cry and then put makeup on.
Oh my god.
Girl, get your waterproof mask.
Oh, girl, oh my god, I
This
feel so
is
bad.
this is so
Honey, it's gonna make me
sad.
cry.
This is so sad. I'm gonna tear. 'Cause
I feel
this
so,
is so like
so relatable.
yeah.
It's like when you break down and you ugly cry, and then you like wipe it away and you're all puffy, and then you put makeup on and you're like,
Especially if it's like all come together that you're already stressed about other stuff and you
Yeah.
have to do your makeup and then your makeup turns out bad.
Yeah, and then
So
you
it's
start
like even
crying,
more.
and then I have to wipe it up and do it again. But it is already ruined.
That's literally the worst thing
that
ever.
was the problem I had with this eyeliner today. This one was curved and this one was straight.
You know what?
and
I just say
redid
this.
it.
My eyes are sisters, not twins. So I don't care anymore.
Eyebrows, eyes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Even
Just
my
look at me
face.
from one side at the
Even my half
time.
of my face, my half, they don't like each
Yeah,
other.
it's just like whatever, you know.
Have you seen that the like inverted filter where it's just two sides of the red and it's like
I'm
it's
so
like,
glad we
bad.
don't-
I
yeah.
tried it. Oh my god.
I'm
I
so
was
glad we don't look
traumatized.
like
Back there,
that.
you're like, oh yeah. So
I do not want to
relatable.
be seen
the
by people.
most
Thank you very
horrific
much.
little gif
Yeah,
ever.
it's
It's just
horrible.
like
No, when I saw people using it and they looked perfect with it, I was like, give me that.
God
I
has
want
favorites.
it.
There are more videos we can actually watch
Yes,
about
let's
like
watch
you know
the next
girls
one,
can
let's see.
understand.
Is this playing with hair?
Yeah. Like you're like, yeah.
It's so good.
best feeling
It's so
Actually,
good.
I don't like
I actually
it.
hate that. No, I have a reason. I have a good reason.
But it feels.
I have a good reason.
Okay, let's hear.
the same.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Let's draw the line here a little bit. Okay.
No, I don't. Okay, I don't like it because two reasons. So I don't know, my skin is really, I don't know if it's sensitive or what, but every like touches like this give me like chills and it makes me cringe a little bit. So if it's on my scalp, I'll lose my mind. And then second, so right now I'm having extensions, but my hair is curly. Like if I don't like straighten it, it's really curly. So you can't go like this. It won't work. Your fingers are gonna get caught in it. So when I was younger, my dad used to actually do this to me, but when I had braids, because I always had braids, and he would like count my braids, and it would be like ASMR. I used to love that. So I love like a real not this thing. I like it 1 braid, 2 braid. Like he used to do this all the time. So I like even when you get a massage, I like a strong massage. I hate like
She's
this.
like, beat me up.
Yeah, I'm like, hit me. I hate smooth. This gave me chills. I was like, oh, because it like tickles, and I'm like, no.
I hate it. My hair is a line for me. Do not touch my hair.
Why? Okay, so is it the
Like,
feeling that
it's-
it's bad, or?
No, I just don't like people when they touch my hair.
Oh, that's a possibility.
I don't
I
like
get
it.
that.
Like,
Some people don't like that.
even like my ex-boyfriend, I remember once I had a fight with him because I was like, don't touch my bangs or my hair.
Don't touch the bangs. The bangs are solid. They don't say don't touch the bangs.
All done with their makeup.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know how much time I spent on this?
Yeah, when I like just do my makeup, like don't touch my face. Don't touch
Like, don't try to be nice. Yeah, don't try to be nice and pat my hair and do that. No. Keep your hand in your pocket. No.
I think it's like a really different situation. Like I like it is like when I'm like really chilling, really comfortable. I'm just like lying down and just like just watching whatever. Like it feels so good.
It feels so good.
I just
It
like
feels so
either
good.
gave it a good like those like your mom can do. Like my mom would like scratch me, and
Oh,
I
you mean
like
those little like those little
like that
those thingy
style,
things?
yeah.
Oh,
But
I
like
don't know what they're called.
this, God help.
As an Arab, I'm traumatized from my mom touching my hair. Because whenever I'm like getting ready to go to school, oh my God.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my God.
When I was really really little, I can send a picture and you can insert it if you want. But I was born with like white, super tight curly hair, like Shirley Temple tight.
No,
and so
that's so cute.
It was so curly until my mom cut it off when I was older because she would get the hairbrush and I would run away screaming. I'd be like, because it would feel like she was starting a lawnmower. It was rough. But my boyfriend's bald now, so he loves playing with my hair.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with my mom. She's like,
Balanced.
oh, this is nice.
The underwire.
This is actually nice.
What was that?
Actually, I like it.
You like it?
I like it when I actually sometimes remove it.
Yeah, I remove it.
Yeah, because sometimes it gets painful.
I was gonna say, has it ever broken and like stabbed you? 'Cause
But
it's done
yeah,
to
if
me.
it's broken and stabbed me, yeah, that painful. But sometimes I take it off by myself.
Oh yeah, I cut all the
Yeah, it feels so nicer.
Clothes that actually the bras that don't have the
Yeah.
wire, right?
Now I buy like wireless because no, it
I'm
hurts
wearing
too
a
much.
sports bra now. Like I
Actually,
don't
me
like
too.
the underwear.
I'm wearing sports inside. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like when I'm going out, if I want the girls to be in their assigned seats, then I'll wear an underwire bra.
Yeah, you gotta push up that push it all up there.
Yeah, just I want the girls to stay seated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, get your seatbelts on,
But
girls.
it's painful when it's break. Oh, it's painful.
Just imagine just wire literally poking it right into your rib, like.
But it comes out of nowhere.
I'm just like,
This is so fun. I could do
I
this
know.
all day. Esto solo entenderán las mujeres.
what is she gonna do? Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's in a romper. Maybe it's like.
Is it that she's gonna take a shit? No.
Maybe.
Maybe?
I'm like, what are you?
Girl, what? And keep what? Huh? Okay, I understand that you have to keep the water running sometimes.
Yeah.
But what? Hello?
I'm so confused. Is she washing? If she's washing, I understand.
She's watching the.
No, washing herself. But then if that's not the case, I have no idea.
I don't know about that one.
I honestly
I don't know.
Wait, keeping the water running, yeah.
Yeah, because
I
like,
understand that.
Yeah. The sound.
Yeah.
Like back home, I do the pot thing because in France, like it's only, how do you call it? Well, nowadays we have like it's like we used to have a bidet, but then it's like the small little shower head.
Yeah. This one I was traumatized when I moved to Korea and they didn't have it.
I've never seen just like a random cup in the bathroom.
We used to have it back home.
Okay, so
And it's like when you don't have the little shower head or like the bidet, you use that.
Okay.
But that was back in the day, so I'm like, why is she doing this? That's like years ago.
The shower head, like in Saudi, this tiny one. In Saudi, like we have it, we must have it
Yeah, that
every
one is
house.
good.
So when I first moved to Korea,
Oh, they did have it. Oh, yeah.
I was at the airport. I just arrived. I just landed, and I go to the bathroom, and I'm done, and I'm like,
where is it? Where is the shower
no,
head?
for real, for real. I was like, where is it? Where is it? And then I did this. Where is it? I was like, where is it? I'm looking for buttons. I'm looking for anything, and I can't find it. I call my mom. Mom,
Mom, we
they don't have it. I literally tell my mom, Mom, they don't have it. She's like, why are you telling me this? I can't help you right now. You're in a
cannot
different
bring it.
country. And I'm like, I can't leave the bathroom. How can I leave the bathroom? This was,
you get it, you get
yeah, this was one of the traumatizing stuff for me in Korea. And
I remember this part.
Yeah, so after that I moved to my dorm. So not like this. I used to use like bottled water.
Oh yeah. You
I
can
used to
use
use
a bottle
that,
water
yeah.
too. Because you can't just wipe with like a dry toilet paper. I'm like, what the
It
heck?
must be so nice to be a guy. You just
I know.
go wherever. You don't have to like worry about cleanup. Like
They
it's
pee
just-
standing.
All right, so I think we're gonna wrap it up there. But if there's a topic that you guys would like to talk about next time, make sure that you guys recommend that in the comment section down below. We'll be looking forward to your suggestions as well as what our name for
Yes,
this
this is
mess
just the
should
first
be.
episode, but
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be so much
Really fun, yeah.
But if
We
you guys
clearly
had
have
fun of our video, I hope you press that subscribe button and press them likes. And I guess we can wrap it up here.
Yeah, make sure you share this video with all of your girlfriends, bring them into the conversation, and we will talk to you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
thank you guys so
Make
much.
sure
You guys
to
are
tune in
amazing, by
next
the
time.
way.
Maybe we'll have a name for this. We love you.
Hopefully.
Mwah.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Nice
Wow.
job, guys.